Hi guys, today we will see the microfrontend using React. Before we jump into the coding, let's find out the concept of microfrontend. The term microfrontend came up at the end of 2016, which is the extended concept of the microservice architecture. The concept of microfrontend is to make a page or a web application as a composition of multiple features owned web app or web page developed by different team. So different team will create different feature of the same web page or the web app as per given the responsibility to them. Let's say if we are creating an e-commerce website, then we can consider that the team responsible to display product and its detail, or another team will manage the cart and its checkout and its features, or maybe another team will manage the user and all other thing, etc., depending on the requirement assigned. So let's understand this by diagram. So first, talking about the monolithic application. So let's say in below diagram, the main app is a e-commerce app which have product feature. So let's say product listing, product detail. Another feature is cart feature. Maybe user can add the product to the cart and their calculation, their total item. And another is the user feature. User feature is just you can consider right now as the user profile, nothing else. So for this kind of application, there will be a single front end and there will be a single backend. That is the monolithic architecture, and that backend could be connected to a database or multiple database, whatever. So for now we are considering the single database, and for now we are considering they have been deployed in the single server. So front end has its own server and backend has its own server, or maybe the same server they has been deployed. Here the problem is, if anything happen to the backend server, then the total site will be down. And same as for the front end, if anything happen to the front end server or the front end deployment, then the total site will be down. So overcome this problem, they have introduced another architecture, that is the same application could use the same front end, but those front end can be connected to different server, and that different server, we can call them services, will be connected or produce different features. Like for the product, there will be a server, there will be those product will be developed by a different team, and like same as cart. So cart could be developed by different team, use different technology, and so there have no overlap between two services. So if let's say our product service is down, maybe the cart service is still going. Let's say user service is down, maybe the cart and product service is still going. So there is no problem with that. But if the front end server is down, then the total site will be down. So that is a problem. So overcome this problem, they introduced another architecture, that is microfrontend. So if you consider this diagram, you can see the product app feature, the cart app feature, and user app feature is kind of, you can say, this architecture. So a monolithic architecture, but together they serve as a part of the front end and back end. And so the front end and its service, so let's say the product and its service is disjoint from the other services, and they have update, they have deployed, and they have whatever you can say, create in with separate team, separate architecture, separate technology, and so and so. So this is the main feature of micro front-end application. So, so what is the purpose of micro front-end application, or what it actually solve our problem? So here is, in this slide you can pause and read. So what it is? It is team independent, it is technology independent, and as it is technology independent and it is a separated architecture, so each and every uh, application, let's say a smaller application, like let's say like here the product application, the cart application, the user application can be tested. So let's say here the product application, the cart application, the user application can be tested separately and with separate team. So there will be no connection between them, but they still can serve the purpose, that is the e-commerce side. So this is an example. We will see. Let's jump into the code.